Hey, I am Ahmed Romero, and this is a rhetorical analysis and reflection vlog for my UNCG class. So, to get started, I would like to say that the speaker is Jaboy Boykins. He is a social justice activist, and he's even an author in this book that he helped compose, and the name of it is called "What Happened to Black Boys." So in my class, when I was listening, I've pretty much learned that the medium, of course, is just the book, and this book has many poems. Poetry is the genre, and is honestly exactly what you would expect it to be hearing that word. So, by telling simple yet sophisticated stories with subtlety, darker tones, and light rhyme and alliteration, the medium has some extensions of, you know, informing, telling the audience exactly what it's like to be a black man in Louisiana, or telling maybe what it's like to, be 16 in Chicago or in California, because different locations experience different yet similar things, and it's really a collection to see and tell the story of what happened to black boys. So it's a perfect title for the book. So for the extendance, I would have to say that it's definitely to inform the masses, because even if you can't exactly identify, like reading this, it's a more serious and has somber tones. However, the rhyme is nice, but that does not subtract you the value of what's being told in the stories. It stays serious. However, it's not a grindy read, because the rhyme and the stories are shorter than what typically would be. However, because it is poetry, there's a lot of unsaids that add to the story. So there's a lot of complexity in these. And I would say that the genre that was picked, the convention for it, is perfect, because poems are optimal for storytelling, for somber things, because they're more, how do we say, it's more interpretive. It's not as in your face. Subtlety is key. And the reason that this book is so important is because it has many contexts, or much historical context. Being a black man, myself, I've experienced my fair share of racism, but of course, I have the best version of it, I would have to say, because, slavery was a thing, segregation, Jim Crow, systematic racism put in place because of those things. Like Brown versus Board, where, there's this little girl that couldn't even go to school because she was black, and they had to take that to the Supreme Court just to let her into school. And then the kissing case, where these black boys were just playing with these white people, and they're just being kids, like not even like double digits even. Only one was 10, one was 9, but they were all just children, and the girls, like, jokingly, like, they're talking, and like they kissed them on the cheeks and stuff, and they mentioned it to their parents later, and pretty much those black boys got completely reformed publicly. So what I'm trying to say is, this book has a powerful purpose. The writer did an excellent job in identifying the exigence in Kairos, considering we are still in the 21st century and still experiencing racism. And this being a network for the black community and for people to understand, it's a great way to do social justice subtly. People will definitely hear it.